Welcome to my channel, New Age Beauty. We're so lucky to live in this new age where we get to connect online to share with one another. Well, my channel is about aging beautifully. As a model in the 70s, now into my 70s, I have learned a lot over those years about skincare, cosmetics, wellness, in-office and at-home treatments, and most importantly, fitness, which is the only true fountain of youth. So today I am going to talk about style and how I need to transition my wardrobe as I ease into a more casual lifestyle. So over the last few years, I have gone through several big transitions in my life that are affecting what my daily needs are. At the age of 70, I had taken an executive position with a large company, and that job lasted till I was 74. So now I no longer need to dress that professionally, but I have a whole closet full of professional clothes. So now, most recently, unfortunately, my husband has become very ill, so he's at home. So I now am supporting my daughter in our real estate business, working out of the home, although I do meet with clients on occasion. So, but the biggest change in my style choices in recent years is in my late 60s, I took on a fitness program after I had started losing physical strength and vitality due to inactivity. And that has really changed my life. I've reshaped my body with strength training. I've become physically fit. And at the same time, I have reshaped my mind with the goal of aging beautifully well into my later years. So rather than let aging just unfold naturally and giving in to what comes along with that, I now choose to treat every day as an opportunity to improve my mind, my body, and my spirit to take on the challenges that come with aging. So now we're going to talk about style, which may seem trite in comparison to a lot of things in life, especially in this crazy world that we're in right now. But I would suggest it's about much more than just, frivolous clothes. It's how we choose to show up in the world. In my last style video, Ageless Style, which you can watch by clicking here if you want to, I discussed that there are 5 key drivers that really affect your personal style choices. The first one is our desire for self-expression, showing who we are with our personality. Second is our desired perception, how we want others to perceive us. Third one is cultural expectations. What does society expect of us? The judgment filter. Fourth one is social context, wearing what's appropriate for the occasion so we don't feel out of place when we get there. And the last one is our perception of our own body image, our comfort level, and our self-confidence. So clothing reflects how we feel about ourselves and how we want others to feel about us. When we select our clothes, are we choosing to avoid being judged by others? Or are we facing the world with pride and empowerment, as we should be? But those choices can become harder as we age. We feel dismissed and we become embarrassed by our age, choosing to dim our own light in order to avoid being noticed. With our age, our physical presence becomes less commanding automatically if we do nothing to change that. So we need to shift that mindset that this is what's normal when you get to a certain age, that it happens if you let it unfold naturally. It just requires some effort to change that on your part, along with a long-standing commitment to become stronger. There's no mystery to it. It's a matter of just doing it. Research has shown that growing stronger, getting stronger muscles will in fact reinvigorate you into any age, basically. You can be in your 80s and start working out and you will see dramatic results from that. It also makes your skin better, it makes you move better, you stand up taller, you feel confident in who you are. It's hugely important. And I only learned that from having done it. So over the last few years, after getting myself in shape, I have adopted a new personal style to fit my reshaped body. So I no longer need to select clothes based on those things that I want to conceal or hide. I now get to select clothes based on what I want to reveal because I feel like, it's flattering on me. So I am reshaping my wardrobe to fit a more relaxed lifestyle. And I don't have to have the same restrictions that I had in the past when I worried about whether something was going to be flattering on me. So it really does free your mind up in so many different ways. I have a variety of favorite classic and timeless pieces that I'm working with today. Plus, I'm going to share a few inexpensive finds from Amazon, all under $40, including a $35 dress that I love and I wear all the time. This is it, actually, but you'll see more in a few minutes. Some of these items are still available for purchase. If they are, I will link them in the description box below in case you have an interest. So if you find this content valuable, or helpful in some way, I hope you'll give me a like. That'll show Google that you like my content, and they'll serve up my video to more people. And if you click on subscribe and the notification bell, you'll be notified when I post new content. So here's an outfit. I used to wear this jacket a lot to the office. It's a Veronica beard. They don't actually make this anymore, but I loved it because it's stretched, very, very comfortable, doesn't really wrinkle. And I've paired it with some jeans, whereas I used to wear it with gabardine slacks. So these jeans are by Mother, and I think it works pretty well together. I also have low-heeled pumps on, whereas I used to wear high-heeled pumps when I would go to the office. So that's really how I've changed this up. And then mixed it with a Burberry scarf that I love. So I mentioned in my first video on style, I really don't wear prints because I think they overwhelm me unless they're very muted like this. So in this case, I actually pulled the colors of the scarf out into the outfit. And I do that quite a bit. It's a really easy way to dress. Use one printed piece to pull the other colors together to coordinate. So this is how it looks from the front, side, and the back. So I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I just have to say that I would actually wear this without the jacket on, which is shocking to me because I haven't gone sleeveless since my 30s. So I talked about this in my fitness videos. One of my 3 goals when I started working out in my late 60s was to feel comfortable going sleeveless or strapless again. This is the first time that I will actually feel good about doing that in all of these years, and it's because I increased my weights this last year. So I've now created some, definition and feel like, it looks pretty good. So if you're interested in learning more about that, because our clothes obviously reflect what kind of shape we're in. So I did one on shape your body at any age. I did another one. I just finished another one a couple weeks ago, shape your booty at any age. And another one, Call to Arms. So those 3 talk about what my journey was when I started in my late 60s up until now. It shows all of my routines. So anyway, you'll see here, and then from the back. So that's from working out. So this may be too simple for a lot of you, but I just think this is a great, elegant, classic look. Ballet flats with cropped pants and a turtleneck. So in this case, the pants, in my view, are what gives this some style. The way that they are flared slightly at the bottom and they fit really nicely. They hold their shape really well. They are on the pricey side. These are by Vince. But you'll see as you look at them that they really hold their shape nicely. And you can wear them this way. You can wear them with like some espadrilles. You can dress it up, dress it down. A really great pair of slacks that has some style just lasts for many, many years. So this is one of my classic pieces. So this is my favorite black blazer. It's by L'Agence. I had this in my last style video, but it was more dressed up, more corporate looking. So here I've paired it to tone it down and make it more casual with flat shoes and some cropped stretch pants by Vince and a white collared shirt. So this look works forever and can take you anywhere, which is one thing I really love about it. So here it is from the side and back. So here we are with those same pants by Vince, with that same white shirt, but I put on a classic Chanel belt and a sweater over the shoulders. And I've always liked this look, and I think it's timeless. So simple, a good-looking pair of pants that fit you well, a white shirt and a sweater, ballet flats. So here I've taken that same Legence blazer that I showed you earlier and paired it with some white jeans, so that I would wear this, to meet with a real estate client as opposed to a more structured suit. This is, a little more toned down, and paired it with the Chanel scarf that my son gave me years ago. So it makes for a whole other outfit, but pieces that work together in a bunch of different ways. So this is my favorite summer suit. It's by Sanke Sepp. It is a stretch denim fabric that has a lot of give in it, but also retains its shape really nicely. In their brand, there's something interesting about every single one of their pieces, it seems. In this case of the jacket, it has this really nice ruched arms. See? So they're stylish. Whether you have your arms, no matter how you move your arms, they look good, but nothing wrinkles, and the shape remains. And then on the pants, you have a nice big open vent in the front here, which is unusual to have it in the front. And then you have two darts along with a pin tuck seam from the waist all the way down. And that creates a really nice shape to the pants without adding any bulk. So you'll see here, it's nice and flat in the back. And then from the side, you don't get any bulk, any bulging under the leg like a lot of stretch fabrics do. So I just love this very simple. Paired it with a $13 top from Amazon. So I used to buy tops very similar to this, for like $90 at Bloomingdale's. I don't even remember what brands they were. And then I found these and I just couldn't believe it. They just wash. They're like new every time you wash them, and have them in about 8 different colors. So highly recommend. I will link all of these things in the description box. And then if you wanted to, you could dress it up by putting a beautiful scarf. If you wanted to be more fancy, it works in a lot of different ways. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, she matches the bedspread. It's true. Unintentional. But I guess my taste is kind of consistent. I bought this skirt to wear last Christmas season on Amazon. And I was surprised at the quality. I really, really like it. But I didn't wear it to wear like this. But then I thought, I keep seeing these skirts with the tennis shoes and stuff. And I thought, that could be really cute. Not tennis shoes on me per se, but these kinds of shoes. And but then I thought, what do I wear on the top? So I picked this sweater, old. And I think this is really cute. So that brings up a question. Are we allowed to wear something cute once you get past a certain age? Or is there an expiration date on that? No idea, but I like this. I will wear this out. And if I get people looking at me funny, I'll report back. So here's my $30 Amazon dress that I love and I actually wear frequently. Have it in 2 colors. It comes in about 20 different colors. And what I'm amazed by is it keeps its shape. So it doesn't bag underneath your butt when you sit down, doesn't cling. Obviously, you can get it in a larger size if you want even a little more room in it. And I am in love with this dress. I wear it 4 different ways. So here it is with just a thick white cotton sweater wrapped around the shoulders. And I also wear it like this, which makes it even more casual. So I think this is just cute as can be. So here it is with a white stretch denim jean jacket that I got at Macy's. It's by Vince Camuto, but I looked for it. I don't think they make this anymore, but any white denim jacket would be cute. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Perhaps it will inspire you to get into your closet and put together some new outfits that are ageless and timeless. I have put together a list of all the items that I wore that are still available, along with links in the description box below. And I've also included a couple of links to some very inspirational videos if you are interested in getting on a fitness journey. In one case, a woman didn't start till she was in her early 70s, and she's now a famous bodybuilder. And then the other one of a couple in their 80s who've just gotten started and are already seeing remarkable progress. Of course, I've included my own videos about my current fitness routine, and then this one about how I got started when I was in my late 60s, how to shape your body at any age. So you can just click there. And I want to thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again, and I look forward to sharing the beauty in all of us. Have a beautiful day.